Hello, welcome to Cambridge School. My name is Deb Peters, and I, along with my husband Jim, co-founded Cambridge School in 2001. It's hard to believe that we started with 10 students, and 15 years later, we are a fully accredited, burgeoning environment, kindergarten through grade 12, and I'm really happy that you will be able to see our environment today.
We are very proud of what we've done with Cambridge School. As you will see in the following video, Cambridge School changes lives, and it is indeed a door to a brighter future for children who learn differently.
Cambridge School is a school designed for kids who have language-based learning differences. They've been diagnosed with dyslexia, dysgraphia, auditory processing disorder, ADHD, challenges with executive function.
Very good.
For these kids, many of them have been underserved or misunderstood in their other school environments, which is a shame because these are bright children who are capable of great things. But at Cambridge School, we understand them, we understand how they learn, and we understand what they need to be successful, both personally and academically.
My favorite part of Cambridge School is that it's so happy in this place. No one has any sad feelings, and it's just a good place.
The teachers are very nice, and they make me feel comfortable, and they help me learn.
When I always walk through the door in the morning, they make me have a bright smile because they're all so nice and kind.
Good kids in the school, no bullies, nothing. You can just have endless fun.
The children who thrive at the Cambridge School have average to well above average intelligence. They have, strong cognitive ability, but yet their academic achievement is lagging behind their cognitive abilities.
I started to realize that everything wasn't okay, and she couldn't grasp basic concepts like sounding out vowel sounds and even sometimes putting the alphabet together. She was probably reading at a first or second grade level. And after being here from October last year to June, she read Harry Potter over the summer, which was an amazing difference.
We don't just do a tremendous job addressing the challenges that our students have, we do a tremendous job developing their strengths. We have a comprehensive performing and visual arts program, a competitive sports program, well-established programs in enrichment, including engineering, architecture, robotics, graphic design, and a slew of extracurricular clubs and activities.
Her transition to this school was remarkable. That's the word that we use all the time. She was having a lot of anxiety issues before we came here. She was behaving in ways that we were not used to seeing, as far as being upset and headaches and stomach aches and crying really easily and showing frustration really easily. And we got here, and it was like she had always been here.
It's the inner calm. It's that excitement to come to school every day that has been so wonderful to see, and it's a real excitement. He is. It's 7:35 and we have to leave the house. He's excited to go. Come on, let's go. 7:35. It's time to go.
One thing that I really love about the Cambridge School is the sense of community here. Everybody is extremely accepting and friendly. The children are so kind to each other and respectful.
This year, I have a kindergartner who is 5 years old. And he came in this year not knowing the alphabet, not knowing the sounds or the symbols. And now, just over midway through the year, he's able to write sentences. He's able to write and spell up to 5-letter words. He can read books. It's absolutely amazing to see these kids take on these strategies and these programs and watch them make the gains that they do so quickly at such a young age, because they're sponges at this age and they want to learn.
And fan. Go ahead and pull over your letters.
It became quite apparent when he started getting A's on his tests and sitting down to write full paragraphs and full five-paragraph essays without any difficulty, that it was a different learning environment for him. It was a place where he could succeed.
On your mark, get set, go. Running place. You're going for 1 minute.
If they need daily therapy, we provide daily therapy. If they need push-in therapy, we provide push-in. If they need a combination or if they need something to modify as the year goes on, we do that. We pride ourselves in tailoring a program that fits each student individually. Just added to the school 2 years ago is the Smart Palette program, which is an electropalettography program, which is a very specialized retainer that the student gets made for them with embedded sensors. And those sensors feed into a data link, which then presents a visual on the computer of what's going on in the child's mouth as he's articulating. So we have that missing piece of finally being able to offer students visual biofeedback of how they're articulating and how we can change their articulation and make it better.
Field trips are a great way to reinforce what we're doing in the classroom, outside the classroom, and especially for our students to experience learning, whether it's going to Gettysburg or Washington's Crossing in our U.S. history class, or the art museum or a mosque in our world history class.
In order to pass, you have to answer geography questions. It could be about the oceans, the continents, the equator, prime meridian.
In the middle school, in the history class in particular, we want to emphasize critical thinking, and part of that is our use of project-based learning to realize that goal. So what we'll use is often technology, for instance the iPad, and some of the apps on the iPad like iMovie or GarageBand to create either student-created videos or in some case podcasts.
Our goal is to provide curriculum that is sound and strong and rigorous, but also to provide students with the skills and scaffolding that they need to experience success.
Beginning of when I was in my other school, I didn't really know how to read and I didn't want to read and I was scared to read because I thought I wasn't good at it. But now that I've learned, I feel that I like it and I always read when I have free time.
Some of the skills I've learned at Cambridge School is Wilson. That definitely has helped me progress through the 8 years. I've been here since kindergarten, now I'm in 8th grade.
Wilson especially helped me because I do have dyslexia and I do have trouble spelling things, and some of the rules really do help, and the vocab makes my writing really stronger.
Okay, so where do we start? Do we start in the ones house or the tens house?
Cambridge possesses an unrivaled and expertly trained faculty of teachers and therapists. The innovation, professionalism, and expertise that they bring to the classroom is truly palpable.
The teachers are helpful. They teach me how to write, learn, and read.
What's the next thing that we focus on?
There are progress reports that go out 3 times a year, along with progress meetings, so end of marking period meetings. And we also take a strong team approach. So we collaborate across the speech and language department. Teachers have good connections with them. They come together to plan student goals and objectives and to share those with parents on a consistent basis.
The teachers are trained correctly in the intensity, and that's really what we were looking for in a school, and Cambridge has met all those needs of our kids, and it has allowed them to also have a great love of learning, and that's another important part that the nurturing environment here has allowed them to develop that love even now as they progressed out of Cambridge.
Whether it be the research-based programs we use in the classroom, like the Wilson Reading System, or using mindfulness as a strategy and as an educational tool, we provide our teachers and our therapists with the training that they need to implement the programs with fidelity, the way they should be implemented, so that the students can be successful.
Take turns, drop them in, and then observe. Are our air bubbles big enough?
We have a fantastic student body, and we work very hard and very diligently through the admission process to guarantee a good fit. Cambridge School students are creative, they're hardworking, they're kind, You know, it's often said of learning different students that they think outside the box and draw outside the lines, and it's true. It's actually true. But these are the kinds of thinkers and doers that we need in the 21st century. And as educators, we consider ourselves extremely fortunate to work with these students and to help them develop the skills and the strategies and the personal skills that they need to be successful in the 21st century.
I'm an honors student in science class. I'm doing forensic science. Right now we're taking a microscope and looking at different hairs and seeing if we can identify them. I just got done with science and we're trying to compare different hairs to see if they match together, which can be used in a crime scene. We've also been learning about the different types of evidence and evidence collection.
When we came to Cambridge, not only was he being taught by people who care a tremendous amount, but they were providing him with a curriculum that was incredibly challenging and the scaffolding he needed to be successful in managing that curriculum. So it became very apparent that they were preparing him to move forward to a challenging high school situation and then a challenging college situation. To be honest, I really wasn't sure my son was going to college until he came here.
Aside from not taking out the garbage at home, his executive functioning skills they're tremendous. Honestly, I can't even believe that this kid can actually use his computer. He relies on the technology that he's now been taught at Cambridge. And you know what? He's now started to flourish because he's now understanding how to take advantage of these tools that are available here. And at one time, we thought he would never be able to get to the level of independence that he's at right now.
He's developed a calm when it comes to his homework, school, learning. And it's a calm that comes with an enthusiasm as well.
Students make progress at Cambridge because they experience success. And once they start to experience success, the sky's the limit.
It's allowed them to build the foundation that they need to carry with them. And we've seen it with our oldest going into high school, how prepared she is and how confident she is in her abilities and how she's able to navigate through new situations academically and socially. And we know that they're all going to be prepared to face the world, and that we feel that it's money very well spent because you need to build that foundation, and there's no sense in saving for college if your children aren't going to be prepared to get everything out of it that they need to be successful in life.
You know, we often hear back from our alumni about what they're doing now and the experiences that they're having and the success that they're experiencing. And for us, it's not only rewarding, but it's also validating to know that the work that we do here day in and day out has such a positive impact on the lives of others.
We are aware that the kind of education we provide is expensive in that there are extremely small class sizes, expertly trained teachers. We offer extremely detailed progress reports. We offer a wide range of tuition assistance grants. In fact, over the last 5 years, we have more than doubled our financial aid budget. We also offer extended payment plans, and we'll do whatever we can to make Cambridge School affordable for our families.
If you have a learning difference, school doesn't have to be a struggle. It just doesn't. There's an alternative, so I encourage you to come, visit us, see what we do, and perhaps Cambridge School could be a door to a brighter future for your child, as it has been for so many others.